best not make any more threats to the United States. They will be met with fire and fury like the world has never seen.
President Trump delivering another ominous warning, doubling down on his fire and fury threat against North Korea.
If anything, maybe that statement wasn't tough enough. I am announcing today that the United States will withdraw from the Iran nuclear deal.
We now know when and where President Trump will be meeting with North Korea's dictator for their historic summit. Just moments ago, President Trump announced that he will meet with Kim Jong-un in Singapore on June 12th.
The president said he did everything he could at this summit, and that's why he is headed back to the U.S. a little earlier than planned. Now, while the president and Kim Jong-un here agreed to work toward denuclearization in exchange for security assurances from the U.S., they did not establish a timetable to meet that goal. Could be potentially anywhere from 3 to 15 years, folks say, for denuclearization of the peninsula if it happens. There was also no mention in the agreement of human rights abuses committed by the Kim regime, and no specifics on how the deal would get done.
Mr. President, this joint statement does not talk about verifiable or irreversible denuclearization.
Yeah.
Is that a concession on the part of the United States?
No, not at all, because if you look at it, I mean, it said we are going to, let's say here, it will be gone. I don't think you can be any more plain than what we're asking. When I did it, and I was really being tough, and so was he, and we would go back and forth, and then we fell in love, okay? No, really. He wrote me beautiful letters.
As we reported earlier, President Trump has announced his intention to pull the United States out of a landmark Cold War nuclear weapons treaty struck 30 years ago with the Soviet Union. Today, he said China should be added to the agreement.
It's a threat to whoever you want, and it includes China, and it includes Russia, and it includes anybody else that wants to play that game. You can't do that. You can't play that game on me. If I had not been elected President of the United States, we would right now, in my opinion, be in a major war with North Korea.
Nancy Pelosi says you're risking a new arms race with Russia. What's your answer?
Honestly, I don't think she has a clue. I really don't. I don't think Nancy has a clue. I hope that we're able to get everybody in a very big and beautiful room and do a new treaty that would be much better. But, because certainly I would like to see that.
The highly anticipated second summit between President Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un takes place this week in Vietnam.
He's looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. We've made tremendous progress.
Despite the president's claims, there's been no actual progress on denuclearization. Administration advisors admit the U.S. and North Korea have yet to even agree on a definition of the term.
The talks in Vietnam between Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un abruptly collapsed. No deal, no ceremonial niceties, and little hope now for a quick ending to the nuclear standoff on the Korean Peninsula.
He's quite a guy and quite a character, and I think our relationship is very strong. But at this time, we had some options, and at this time we decided not to do any of the options. And we'll see where that goes, but it was a very interesting 2 days. And I think actually it was a very productive 2 days, but sometimes you have to walk.
The standoff is deepening and has the entire region on edge. Both sanctions and insults are being hurled in the midst of these growing tensions between the US and Iran. And now a stark warning from the US president. Donald Trump has just tweeted that any attack by Iran will be met with great and overwhelming force and will mean obliteration for Tehran.
We wanted to fight a war in Afghanistan and win it. I could win that war in a week. I just don't want to kill 10 million people. Does that make sense to you? What we've done for our military in the last 3 years is incredible. All made in the USA, by the way. And it's really incredible. Our nuclear was getting very tired. They hadn't spent the money on it, and now we have it in, as we would say, tippy-top shape. Tippy-top.
One of the things that has been exposed by the Turkey situation is that as many as 50 nuclear weapons are at Incirlik Air Base in Turkey. How confident are you of those weapons' safety?
We're confident, and we have a great air base there, a very powerful air base. That air base alone can take any place. It's a large, powerful air base.